Hello, Brave Awakened Ones. This is Veronica of Higher Realm Holistics, Lady V. Thank you, supporters, subscribers, and Patreons. Please share these videos with those who you think it might resonate with. If you're interested in any of my services, books, merch, t-shirts, webinars, sessions, and Higher Realm magic information and meditations, please visit higherrealmholistics.com. Good morning, Brave Awakened Ones. Lady V here. What's up? We have the victory. They can run, but they can't hide. Not at all. Run, Forrest, run. There is nothing stopping what is already here. It's already done. So what can they do? Bury the information as much as possible. Try to bury the truth to create smoke screens. It's like throwing a smoke bomb. So you could create the curtain, the dark curtain, and run, because we ripped those curtains open. The destruction of their world has begun. And I showed you guys what happened. Let me tell you real quick. It's 5:45 right now, a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me tell you what happened about half an hour ago. Well, it finished about 15 minutes ago. So I actually recovered rather quick and then be able to jump here and do the video. Well, I'm fired up, okay? Oof, these sounds in my ears, though. Around 5, it's like I was getting ready to get up, and then all of a sudden, I saw this timeline forming, and I saw those who were trying to form it. It was a low vibrating timeline, and I literally was like, nope, that's not going to happen. And then it was like the energy immediately went through my body, and I felt it transmute to my heart and exit out and go down. And I was like, that was quick. Usually it takes a whole, hours for me to do, but it was like whoop, whoop, real quick. And then I heard to call on my team, call on the people, Team V. So I called on individuals' names who I definitely know, my backups. And then I heard, no, you could just say Team V. It's my oversoul guiding me. I said, okay, Team V. Collapse this timeline now, this low vibrating timeline. And it was done. It's like our overlay that we did over the earth with the higher frequencies and the 5G the 5D frequencies and the higher 4D frequencies just lit up. So like all you guys lit up, and it was like, I literally felt that energy go through you wherever you are all over the world. And it was done. And it was like real quick. It took like 10, 15 minutes, not even. Usually it takes me hours to do it. So yeah, good job. Whether you felt it or not, you did it. If you're part of Team V or other light workers too, I'm sure. All I could do is speak from my perspective and the perspective of what I'm doing. I'm sure all other Lightworker teams also are doing the same thing or in different ways. I just know I felt it. We connected. We did it. You know why? Because we're one in the spirit. And I wore this shirt, and yes, it's a Lady VT, because this is the second coming. This is the second coming. Let me make sure I get on my camera. Yes, we're going to go over that and what happened today. Because my loves, we might as well touch on this, because this is the second coming. All right. They were trying to create a different world. They were trying to create a world where we blew each other up, but they failed. Okay. Because we stepped up as light workers. We grounded in the second coming of the Christed energy, which was the divine feminine. Lord Yeshua, he anchored in the divine masculine Christed energy. The White Queen Sophia, I have goosebumps. Ooh, I feel her. The White Queen Sophia energy, the second coming, we grounded it in as light workers to achieve balance upon this earth. Yes, this is me from the other day. I wanted to show you guys what is going on with the full Xuan. This morning, all we had was this, okay? It only went up to here. Showed you only a couple of hours. Now we got the full thing, right? And look what's going on here. Remember, this is that code. Looks like a Morse code going through that blue Kool-Aid. All right. Notice how the code used to look in the past, right? It was very strong, distinct. Know how it dissolved and got overtaken by this energy right here. This is a 7.83 hertz. The 3D frequency, the frequency used to maintain 3D. What did I tell you guys is going to happen? That frequency is busted. Busted. They cannot get it back. They can crank up all they freaking want. This is the ethereal realm. Yes, we're going to see a lot more things. The veils are thin. We're going to see a lot more things. They will be exposed. Their glamour is over with. Beyond this is the positive 4D, higher 4D, 5D, strong. It's right here in our faces. As you could see, this is really low. This is the very low energy. Look at that, broken up. Ooh, my ear is ringing like crazy. Let's keep listening to Lady V here, who was going through it at the time. God, I feel so weird. AKA Wages World Discovered, which I said, this is just my interpretation. It is CERN. It is CERN cranked up to prevent the higher frequencies from forming, from souls going into the higher frequencies. Like this is the barrier from 4D to higher positive 4D. Right? This is the ethereal realm right here. As you can see, it's extremely clear. This is what I am feeling right now. Maybe some of you, I know there's a couple of you really getting your butts kicked right now. Because like you're like my backup. Okay. Again, this energy that we've been grounding in, and this is when this was the result. Remember, it went up to 33. Was this the 33 or the 11? Now I'm getting confused. What day was that? It was the 14th. Yeah, I think that was the 30. This is the 33 right here. My bad. That's the 33. And remember, there was a third CME that came off. And there was some solar wind that came after it too, out of nowhere. Now seed finally updated, and here it is. See? Bam, there it is. Seed finally updated. And Earth is feeling the result of that. Remember, this energy is intelligent. This energy is intelligent. Remember what they did to that video of mine where I'm talking about the intelligence of this energy. This energy is intelligent, yo. Look at this. Look how we got hit. We did get hit. And they're trying to hide this information because look. Nothing. I'm sorry, that wasn't seed. That was what is it? I'm sorry, NASA. Okay, look, and this is what they did. This is what they've been doing, right? They've been doing this, blanking it out, and then it comes back with missing data. So we see you. All right. What did I say in my last video? I said they're going to blank out the whole experience. Look at this. That's exactly what they did. Missing. What did I say? Let's go back to what Lady V says. What did Lady V say? What did Lady V say? Match up with what's going on with Ascension Awakening so it can make sense to those Lightworkers. 15th of January, 2020. Early in the morning, yes, I'm in scrubs. I have an advanced pediatric life support, a neonatal advanced life support class to go teach. Last class I'm supposed to teach. By the way, it went really well. They loved me. Let's see how I pull it through, especially considering what I had to deal with last night up until 4:30 this morning. All right, let's hop to it. I didn't even make my lesson plan. Ugh. Alrighty, so as you can see, this is the Xuan residence for today. Today's the 15th. It still has not been updated yet. All right, it's usually up between 5 and 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is what we dealt with last night. As you can see, here's that Christed Sophia energy right here. I'm sure it's going to be a blast. Here's the 5D. Get a load of what's going on with the frequency that maintains 3D. And this is 4D, right? And right here is that code that's being pushed through by CERN. This is my interpretation, through by CERN, okay? And awakening from raising their frequencies to get in. And yeah, I want to address what happened to me. Okay. But like I had been saying, that was going to be blanked out. I need to find the exact video where I showed and I said, listen, it's going to be blanked out. I think it's probably over here 2 days ago. Y'all could go look. All right, I don't want to waste too much time. So, of course, it is blanked out. They're not letting us see what happened. I know they're going to say equipment safety, whatever, but what I need to show you guys is, my bookmarks keep disappearing. It is aggravating, but that's okay. They keep disappearing from where I have it. And what did Lady V say? Number one, we got the third one in the 3 days, like I said, 68. Xuan hit 68. It spiked. It's 60 freaking 8. I said it was going to be off the charts. I'm still waiting on that 90. It's coming. It's coming. But get a load of that. Okay? So they're trying their best to suppress the truth, hide the truth, and the purge has started. Dutch sense is gone because of all the earth activities we're having right now. It's a major struggle bus down here. Some of it is Earth, Gaia herself. Some of it is HARP. CERN deals with the energy between out there and down here on Earth, okay? HARP deals with what's going on down here on Earth. The weather, earthquakes, volcanoes. So they're doing everything to blow as many smoke bombs so they could disappear and run, okay? So Dutch sense is down. Yes, I know where he went. He went to, dang, I forgot. I'll show it. And unfortunately, Tiffany Fix Henry, she's down too. She's on Twitter. You can find her on Twitter. They took her out too. And true reporting, my boy here, who's woken up, who's now using the term light worker. Good for you, son. You finally hit your first stage of ascension. Hallelujah. So he's using the term light worker. They have him on suspension for 3 dang months. Hopefully that can get cleared up. So yeah, they're biting on him. And by the way, bro, if you're listening, those people you're using to stream the Trump rallies, they're not the good guys. All right, they're controlled opposition, by the way. That's why you got dinged like that. They trapped your asses and other people that they're trying to trap too. There is a lot of traps out there, folks, a lot. So you need to be careful. Now, let's get over here so I can tell you guys where Dutch sense went. A lot of people were telling me after, like, no, ah! And he wasn't on BitChute. Yeah, here he is. He's on Twitch. It is paid subscription, though. I know I don't do Amazon at all, so I have to pay for the subscription. But a lot of you have been asking me when it comes to these two knuckleheads, right? Prince Henry and Meghan. Why is it there are so many tarot card readers and those who are psychics are saying the complete opposite of me when I'm right? And here's the proof. I always come with my V proof. It's right there. Why is it they're wrong? And why is it their predictions are off? Because I wanted to talk about this. Because they're getting their information. They're getting their information from this area right here. They're getting their information, not every reader. Some of us are able, like myself, I was never, let's put it that way, since I was born, I was never constrained by the ethereal. I always was able to hook in to way beyond that. But a lot of readers, a lot of tarot card readers, and a lot of psychics, they're stuck in the ethereal. The lower four and the mid four. Upper four turns positive. Lower four and mid four. Their frequency, and it's not to say they're evil or bad. It has nothing to do with it. It's just that their frequency is not high enough to reach this far. Okay? That is what's going on. That's why their readings are off. Because now the frequency of Earth is changing. And the higher you go, like this happened, last year, I was guided to go to the Metaphysical Chapel. I love that church, but I had to leave it. I had to tell the lead preacher, lead reverend, whatever, what was going on. And he finally admitted, called me up months later and was like, oh my God, you're right with this whole Lightworker thing. And I'm supposed to do this. So, you know, hi buddy, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. So you can use my videos any which ways. So yeah, we always had you know, the holistic fair and the psychic fair, and I'd be there to do healings, to do energy work, but I was there for specific reasons. Like I knew the days I had to be there, I would see the people, I would hear their names, and I'd literally be sitting there like, okay, literally with my little check off list, who's supposed to show up, the name of the people. And the last time I was there, I had to take care of two women to activate them to receive this energy. Mind you, this was a year ago. I had to, in 2018, I did that. Yeah, it was over a year ago. I had to activate them to receive this energy to help him along, because he was the center point and they're his spokes to help him along. Okay, so I had to literally open them and activate them. And I said, yeah, by the way, guys, if you're going to go get readings by anybody in this room, they will not be able to read you anymore. You'll never be able to get a reading from anyone not vibrating higher than you anymore, at your level or higher. They got their readings, each of them from 2 different people came back. They're like, we just wasted like freaking $50. I was like, yeah, you did. Sorry about it. Not sorry about it. I had to activate you. And they knew they had to come get activated from me. They were like, haven't been here a month. I saw you in my head. And they had to come to me and I had to do it. But I want you to take a look over here. Okay, this is UTC time, right? This is 15. It started like 14:30 hours, which is 2:30. Which is 2:30, excuse me, in regular time. This is military time, okay? So this is 1:16 UTC time. But look at this complete whiteout. Look what is happening over here. We could try to peer into it. Let me see if I could get it to blow up more. No, it won't let me. Let me try the other one. Let me try this. This is not showing as much as this one is showing. Too bad I can't blow it up more. But yeah. All right. Well, look what's going on over here. Okay. Total complete whiteout. Let's see how far they could continue to try to hide the truth. That's the whole thing. The more they try to hide the truth, the more they're exposing themselves. It's pretty simple. The more they're trying to hide the truth, the more they're exposing themselves. We really don't have to do much except do what we're doing as light workers. That's it. They're running like rats. They could run to Ireland. They could run to Greece. They could run back to Africa, even when they're not African. They could continue their, you know, topsy-turvy world nonsense BS that people are still buying into. But like I said, they're going to try to take as many down with them as possible. Because the more, here's the whole thing. What allows them to survive and maintain themselves, maintain life, is by taking life from others, which is hence all the baby sacrifices, hence all the human trafficking, hence why California is a literal shithole. Why they're churning New York. They're releasing, it's literally turning into Gotham, literally Gotham from Batman, where all the criminals are running loose and crazy. They need these spots where they're lowering the vibration low enough to maintain them. Why do you think they're, Canada, unfortunately, Canada, and certain, especially BC, British Columbia, they're trying to lower the vibrations in certain areas low enough that can maintain their frequencies. But that's not going to, it's not going to be. They're not going to be maintaining it. By the end of 2021, they're all going to be wiped out. One way or the other. Okay? One way or the other, they're going to be dethroned. One way or the other. That's why they're running. That's why Harry and Meghan are running. They're trying to get to California. They're in Canada right now under protection, right? But they were sent that way. Like I said, like Moses in a basket. They were sent away from the royalty in England, away from the Queen, because they're like the future. They're the least hated and least trusted of the royal family. Let's put it that way. They seem the least indoctrinated because Meghan happens to have a little melanin in her skin. Okay, that's about it. Girl, that's not a pass. Ask all your other girlfriends who are going to go down with you. That's not a pass. Melanin is not a pass. And there are plenty of people out there who call themselves light workers who I know do say some stuff that lend to that, but then are so stuck on the whole color thing. Honey, you're not advancing. You needed to get it together. See past that, because that's not your saving grace. Having melanin in your skin is not your saving grace. All right? It's just not. All right? Get over it. Get over yourself. Get past that, because that is such limited thinking. You're falling into their trap. FYI, you're in a trap. Don't do it. Stop doing it, I should say. So they're trying to get over there to be taken in. They're having a rough time because they're from different factions. They're from basically warring factions. So the Queen is trying to broker a deal here to take them to continue on their bloodline, okay, to continue that legacy going, because they're about to fall. I told you I saw pitchforks, and it's going to happen this year, very soon. Because the Queen's about to, her husband, is it Philip? He's about to go, and then she's going to go within a couple of months after him. All right, and they're going to throw Andrew, is that his name? Her son, under the bus to try to create, like, here, feast on him while the rest of us try to get away. But it's not going to happen. The rest of them are not going to get away. They could hide in the center of the earth, and that'll be even worse for them. They think they're going to hide inside mountains and that's going to save them. No. No. There is no hiding from this. When Q said you cannot hide from this, you cannot stop what's coming, there's nowhere on earth they're going to be able to walk. It's not just about exposing what they're doing politically or behind the scene, the whole human trafficking. It's from the energies too. You have to understand, this is a spiritual war. It's all a spiritual war. We've won the war, and this battle is won already, because we won the last battle. We won the last stand. We did. We won the final battle because we grounded in those energies. It is done, and we serve as these permanent conduits for it. The second coming is here. Don't be fooled by, verses manipulated, and even when, I'm going to straight up say this might be contradictory to a lot of people. Some of the Nostradamus stuff has been manipulated, just like the Bible. A lot of predictions have been manipulated. Certain things have been manipulated. Okay? You just have to go with what's in here and what your gut is telling you. You really do. And again, if something resonates, then go with it. But always call in your reinforcements, your oversoul. It's like, what is your view? Think of, if you live on the first floor, what's your view when you look outside your window? Now think of yourself, you're bilocating. That is what your higher self is. Your oversoul, I should say. You hopefully incorporated your higher self by now. We've been working here very hard on that. So you're able to see, okay, as your ego, just pure ego, you're able to see and survive on the first floor. Now you've moved up to the 5th floor with your higher self. You're able to see a lot more, right? You're able to see a lot more, a lot further. You can cover the ground. You can see what's coming. Now think of your oversoul, which is way up there. Penthouse, 30th floor. What's the view from the 30th floor? Miles and miles and miles. I could see Russia from my house. You could see as far as you want. You could see extremely far, right? So that's the connection you maintain with your oversoul. That's how I'm able to see so far. That is what I'm able to see so far. It's maintaining that pure connection, solid connection with your oversoul. Because your oversoul is able to see further and guide you. Funnel the energy down to you and guide you. And if you're asking, oh, how do I do that? I've made over 300 videos talking about it. Go back. I'm not going to sit here and answer those type of questions. You guys know that. I will not answer rudimentary questions. We're just going to keep going higher and higher. My blog, I've mentioned it a gajillion times, will take you from point A. Takes you from my point A. Okay, that blog, I started September 21st, 2013, which was exactly a year after my first ascension jump. I was told wait a year to get enough information, the information I needed to do it. So it takes you from square one. Don't be lazy. Go back and do the job. Do the research. Stop asking questions, rudimentary questions, and because you want to be spoon-fed. No spoon feeding. I do not spoon feed. And if you don't like it, sorry about it. Not sorry about it. I don't care. It is what it is. I had to learn raw. I had no guides whatsoever. So, and it's not to say, but now you have guides. That's why there are forerunners. That's why us forerunners made all these videos and blogs and did all this hard work and took it on the chin. So you guys can have this great point of reference, but you still have to actually do work. People think, again, that ascension is just going to happen and they're just going to wake up one day and, oh, I'm vibrating in 5D and the earth is 5D and everything's wonderful. No, nah, bitch, you're going to do the work. You're going to do the work for it. You have to work to get to that point. Okay, you have to work to get to that point. All right, so, whoo-hoo, that's pretty freaking amazing. All right, I just love seeing the physical proof of it. We need that. So as more and more people wake up, they could see this physical proof and there's no denying it. All right, Lady V out. Love you guys. Mwah. Sugar. There you go. And yeah, that womb pain is dissipating. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Because it was like, yeah, it was like you're about to give birth to a 10-pound baby. But my root chakra is still going because of the timeline thing that we just did. All right, Lady B out. Talk to you guys later. I'll keep my eye on the skies. Bye. We got this.